It's pretty obvious if you clicked on this video that you know there was a Nintendo Direct the other day. If you don't, what are you doing, man? Go and watch it. It was bookended by a couple big announcements and a bit, yeah, cool, in the middle. Well, at least for me. I've never really been big on RPGs and stuff since they're like hella time consuming, and that's just not really my cup of tea. I've been playing Xenoblade 2 on and off for about a year now, and I'm only about halfway through the game. So, before we get to the thick stuff, let's quickly pop through the cool section for some reactions. Marvel Lines, not really interested. Boxboy, because we all know the female gender is exclusively identified by the colour pink and or bows. Dragon Quest stuff, not really my thing, but alright. Disney, some. I literally could not give two Also, some Angra conundrum. Starlink update, just make a new Star Fox, cowards. Rune Factory 4, what is this? Ononaki? It certainly looks good, for sure. Yoshi. Yes! Thank you! Tetris Battle Royale, Game of the Year 2019. Also, Tetris needs to stop. Like, now. Dead by Daylight. I had not heard of this, but sure. Deltarune. Still need to play Undertale, but then I'll get on this. Daemon X Machina. I'm okay, thanks. Hellblade. Alright. Assassin's Creed. Nah. Final Fantasy. I genuinely want to play these. Astral Chain. Not my thing, but looks nice.
Disclaimer, these are my opinions and I'm not saying they should be reviewing the announcements.
So, onto the thick stuff. Super Mario Maker 2 and The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. These are both games I am super excited for. Let's start off with Mario Maker. So, basically, I never owned a Wii U, and I only got to play the 3DS version of Mario Maker, which, if you don't know, is basically a watered down Wii U version, missing vital things like internet. I'm looking forward to the slopes, the new themes, etc. The thing that looks most different is clearly the GUI with the radial circular menus. It's definitely going to be tweaked to work with the controllers rather than a pointer and or stylus, although I'm hoping they might include a little cheap stylus or something with the game. There might be a more expensive version released as well, so it works longer. I'm not entirely sure how that would work. But I think it's more than enough to warrant a sequel to the original. I've seen some people saying, oh, it just looks the same. No, there are a lot of new features here. I would have taken a straight up port, and they could have charged another $60 for that. But no, Nintendo have outdone themselves again, and made a sequel to Mario Maker. So just calm down, and stop complaining. Link's Awakening is a game I never really got to play. I've got some vague memories of the area with the chain jump, but I don't really recall anything else. I'm really happy we're getting an opportunity to play an updated version on the Switch, especially given there's no virtual console. The Molduga in the room is obviously the art style. I think there's 3 ways they could have done it. The way they're going, with the toy-like plastic style, the Link Between Worlds art style, or the anime style we saw in the opening cutscene, like trailer thing. If they chose the last option, people would say it's too different from the original, which is fair enough, it would be a very big change. If they copied the Link Between Worlds style, that'd be called lazy. The toy one was probably the best option out of the 3, and honestly it does fit the original aesthetic. I think Link could be tweaked to be a bit more expressive, like in Wind Waker. They should really make that the best of both worlds. But I definitely think this is a one-off design. They probably will not use this again, unless doing something like the Oracle games in a few years' time between the next big Zelda and whatever is after that. There's not really an awful lot to go on from a 1993 Game Boy game, so it's probably just artistic license anyway. I'm not really worried, it looks fine. Of course, it's still a Zelda game. Same thing, just stop complaining, just, come on. You're getting a Zelda game, be happy. I wasn't expecting any Zelda this year, I was certainly hoping, but I certainly wasn't expecting it. The other issue is the logo. I get they want to rebrand Zelda going forward from Breath of the Wild, but I don't think the chipped, worn logo is the right way. I think it very much exclusively fits Breath of the Wild, and they should at the very least use a white version of the normal logo. However, there is no HD, 3D, Deluxe, Remastered, or new funky mode sticker on the artwork, so it's probably just a stand-in for the final logo, especially considering there's no set release date, just 2019, which is a pain in itself. So there we go, quick little talk about Nintendo Direct for this year. I've seen people complaining, like I've said, saying there's nothing good coming. Let's just take a look at Nintendo's 2019 lineup. Link's Awakening, Mario Maker 2, Luigi's Mansion 3, unnamed Pokemon game, unnamed Goose game, Animal Crossing, and I'm not even the most clued up on future releases. Oh, and Yoshi, you must not forget Yoshi. I'm not even most clued up on future releases, so I've no doubt I've missed some. And this is only first party releases. You've got all of the Nindies, you've got all the eShop exclusive games, you've got tons of third party games like were announced in the Direct, updated on the Direct. You've got updates and DLC coming to Smash. You've got possibly more Mario Kart DLC or free content. There's so much stuff. So, come on guys, this is literally amazing. This is a year that is a contender to beat 2017, possibly one of Nintendo's biggest years so far. Now all we need is Return of Majora Korok's Mask.